guys, welcome back. So this is the third and final album of what looks like 3 albums I had come into possession of through an Applebaum collection, and they all seem to be made by the same guy. And this one has a lot of cool stuff in it, just like the other two. If you guys haven't seen those videos, check them out. It's a nice US cover album, number 1 and 2, and this is number 3. And this one starts with military covers, a lot of Navy, and they have censored covers and stuff. And we get into, all kinds of stuff. First flight covers, space, Astrophilately covers, famous American covers, first aid covers. There's just a whole bunch of stuff in here, and it's all made by somebody who cared, and they're nice, beautiful cachets and stuff. So I'm a huge fan of this album. Definitely going to keep this guy. I'm not getting rid of it. You're not going to sell it. And so let's jump into it, see what's in here. I absolutely love this thing. Let's see what we got. First cover here, New York, 1946. It says Navy on this cancel. Sent to Cleveland, Ohio. So, not a whole lot there, but it is a Navy cover. This one is USS Kaskaskia. Let's see, Leo L. Durst, same as this cover. Cleveland, Ohio, same address. No return addresses on these. Okay, another USS. This one says Nokomis, right, and that's the cachet. It says it's a converted yacht, number 6, built in 1917 by Pusey and Jones, Wilmington, Delaware. Purchased June 1st, 1917, commissioned December 3rd, 1917. Decommissioned today. This is February 15th, 1938, it looks like. And this is formally named Nokomis II. Now there is some kind of cancel here. It almost looks like it says Decimus. I'm not gonna lie, I really can't tell what that says, so oh well. Decimus something. Looks like a little arrow as well. The USS Nokomis sent to LVD Schermerhorn in Springfield, Massachusetts. Let's see about this cover here. The Navy Yard, Portsmouth, New Hampshire. Navy Day, October 27th, 1933. Nice cachet that guess somebody named Isaac Hull. First Commandant, Navy Yard, Portsmouth, New Hampshire. 1813-1815. Says Old Ironsides, Chapter 1. USCS. Sent to Norman Abbey Rudd, Portsmouth, New Hampshire, Navy Yard Station, October 27th. Looks like 1933, kind of faded there at the last digit. Nice duplex cancel. Over an imperforate Chicago Century of Progress stamp. That's pretty cool. What is this one here? The First Day Postal Service USS Belknap, Destroyer 251, recommissioned Philadelphia Navy Yard. Nice cachet. I like the chain. That's cool. USS Belknap, 1940 parcel post. Little half-cent Benjamin Franklin here. So parcel post. That's cool. I love any of these military related so much. They're so cool. Okay, so this one, Sunny Days, 5th Anniversary Guyana Hobby Club. U.S. Navy Day, October 27th, 1938. Bringing hobby happiness to the world from British Guiana. The Guiana Hobby Club, okay. USS Raleigh and the flag. Com Des Flot 1? Navy Day, that's awesome. Sent to Jack Blakely in Georgetown, Delaware. These are cool. Oh boy. Okay. Last day, this cachet says, the United States Naval Hospital at Philadelphia, Pennsylvania moves into its new hospital tomorrow. Decatur, chapter number 4, USCS. I find it interesting how they have these hyphens. To-Morrow. That was on another one earlier, wasn't it? I swear I saw that earlier. No. I think I'm just confusing. Oh, today. Yeah, there it is. To-Day. I wonder what the hyphen is about. So that's interesting. Tomorrow. So Philadelphia, Pennsylvania canceled Naval Hospital League IS 1935. These are nice. I like this so much. A little dog hair or something there. I'll get that out of there. USS Severn AO-61 Percent Fleet Post Office, San Francisco, California. You know, I've been wondering, I'd looked through this earlier, I think yesterday or the day before, what the percentage means. Percent Fleet Post Office. I was unsure, and of course I could Google it, but maybe if you guys know, you can just chime in the comments. Let me know what the percentage means. I'm not sure about that. That's on a few covers too. This has a nice cachet of this battleship here. USS Severn. Man, look at the guns on these. Awesome. 1947, October 27th. Sent to C.E. Moore in Crowson Street, on Crowson Street in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So this one's a USS Snyder, DE 745, Percent Fleet Post Office, and San Francisco, California. And this one has a nice Navy cancel. Let me shut my phone off here so it doesn't make noise. 1946, C.E. Moore. Sent to Philadelphia again. That's the same. C.E. Moore once again. So this guy was collecting naval covers. That's awesome. Okay, this one, that's also a very cool cachet. I like the guns firing with the clouds of smoke. Very cool. I don't know what these little tiny letters mean. LDPS. This one has LDC written right there. So there's some things that I just don't know. So this cover here, USS Smalley, 565 in parentheses. It says U.S. Navy in this awesome cachet. Holy moly. Okay, it says, since the earliest days of our nation, the Navy has stood as a bulwark against enemy evasion of our shores. In the present war, far-ranging submarines, surface ships, and aircraft carriers with their swarms of planes transform the nation's first line of defense into a mighty arm of offense, thrust deep into the heart of enemy homelands. That's awesome. That's so cool. USS Smalley, March 13th, 1946, New York, New York, with an appropriate stamp, with a bunch of U.S. Navy men. Okay, this is cool. Yeah, I love these guys. So censored covers. This is passed by Naval Censor. Awesome, with the little signature there. This is also airmail. Somebody in San Francisco to looks like California. I think that's Coronado, maybe California. I'm not sure. Looks like he sent it probably to his wife, because this says like probably Captain E. Grant, USN. I don't know, maybe looks like almost C-A-R-T or C-A-N-T, but Captain would kind of make sense. And it's sent to Miss Margaret Grant, so somebody he's related to. 1945, June 16th, U.S. Navy. Yeah, airmail stamps. Past the U.S. censor. That's awesome. That is so cool. Okay, this one looks like Sergeant Theo W. Remy. The first platoon, kind of hard to read all the scribble here. There's a percentage sign again. That also looks like a percentage sign as well on that one, actually. San Francisco, California was sent to Louisville, Kentucky. Miss Elizabeth A. Stoll. This one was passed by a U.S. Army examiner. A couple of stamps here, a little bit yellowed around the purse. Airmail, awesome. Oh gosh, it's really hard to read that. 1940 something. I think it says U.S. Army Postal Service on that CDS. The cachet says, "'Tis the Star-Spangled Banner. O long may it wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave." I love that. These are so cool. I like these so freaking much. Okay. Looks like it says Lester Arthur House. C.mo.m.m. Navy. San Francisco, sent to South Pasadena, California. I don't know. Exna Menand. So this one's also passed by naval censor with a signature. That's awesome. And this is an airmail envelope with a embossed, pre-printed airmail stamp there. April 17, 1945, U.S. Navy. That's awesome. Okay, so this one, Lieutenant G.T. Strom, Senior, 57th USNC BATT, B-A-T-T, C/O Fleet, sorry, P.O. San Francisco, California. Mrs. G.T. Strom, Senior, so this is probably sent to his wife in Maryland, Baltimore, Maryland, also passed by naval censor. Awesome. Clearly an airmail envelope because of the design around the border. It also says, excuse me, via airmail, U.S. Navy, 1943, June 28th. Interesting little additions here next to the CDS. It's probably a Navy symbol or something, and it says 57CB. Intriguing. I'm not sure what that means, but that's pretty cool. Okay, next page here. Kind of hard to read that scribble, but sent from San Francisco, California to East Chicago, Indiana. Huh. Airmail. Someone put a little purple star there. That's kind of cool. U.S. Navy, 19 something. I can't read it. Don't know what year, but that's a cool envelope. No censor on this. Tarjeta Posta. So this is a foreign postcard. This one is passed by a naval censor here. U.S. Navy, 1942, November 27th. Gosh dang it. Dear Aunt, blah 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 blah, how are you, blah blah blah. I could barely even read that scribble there, holy moly. It's to Brooklyn, New York. No idea, it's really hard to read that stuff. This looks like maybe it says paid. I'm not sure. So that one's kind of messy. It is a postcard, so let's pop that out. Oh, cool. Ecuador. Looks like some Navy men sitting around in a some kind of courtyard. That's pretty cool. Ecuador, huh? Well, that would make sense with the whole Spanish postcard thing, Ecuador. Well, that's pretty cool. So this is a postcard that was passed by the naval censor. Wow. So this guy, a little bit off kilter. Another airmail envelope. Passed by naval censor. 1945. Navy. Maybe March or May or something. 25th, it looks like almost. So from San Francisco, California to Tacoma Park, Maryland. It's pretty cool. I like the signature of this naval officer, whoever passed the censor here. Nice clean writing. R.P.B. Okay, so this is T/4 WMC Stallsmith, General Engineer District, San Francisco, California. U.S. Army, probably Postal Service is kind of cut off. 1946. Sent from W.M.C. Stallsmith to Mrs. W.M.C. Stallsmith in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So let's scoot over to the next page. So I think that will do it for military covers in this album. That's probably my favorite section right there at the beginning, but there are some awesome sections to come. So this is Railway Mail Service, RMS, duplex canceled as R.P.O, Railway Post Office, Portland, and SF, looks like ND. This is March 9th, 1937. Mr. Geo Dreyer, sorry. I'm not sure where that is, Glensdale, Oregon or something, to Boston, Mass. Oh, railway cover. This one also, it looks like we're entering a railway section. St. Paul and Williston, R.P.O. 1936, September, probably 14th. It's kind of cut off. No return address. Sent to Boston, Mass. Railway mail service canceled, but that's an airmail stamp. Interesting about that. I mean, I don't know about that. There ain't no trains up in the sky, so maybe it did both, railway and ended up on a plane. That's an interesting one. Okay. Looks like BOS.SPGF and New York. Not sure what that means. 1945, December 3rd, Railway Post Office, another RMS here. Sent to Harold Smith, General Agent, National Life Insurance Company, in Hartford, Connecticut. Pretty cool. Okay, this is like, almost makes you blink and squint your eyes. It's like a double imprint here, Wallace and maybe Spokane. It's kind of hard to read. 1936 R.P.O, RMS there. Looks like it's been smacked with the same duplex canceled 3 times. These kind of overlap here with this obliterator portion inside of this one. These ones are so faint you can't even read them, but I'm pretty sure they're all going to be the same. Boom, 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 you know. Airmail. This is just contradictory to me. I mean, I don't know everything at all, you guys, and I mean, RMS, so it's railway canceled, but it says airmail, and none of these are airmail stamps anyways. Maybe you didn't have to actually use airmail stamps to send letters through airmail, you just needed the proper postage. I'm not sure about that. I'm kind of questioning that, because I've always considered that if you're going to send something via airmail, it actually needs an airmail stamp. Maybe this is another opportunity for you guys to chime in if you know. Could you send airmail without airmail stamps? Yeah, there's a part of me that says you probably could, because as long as you paid for the postage, what's it matter? So yeah, I don't really get why it's railway canceled and an airmail envelope without airmail stamps. That's a little bit confusing to me. But in general, most of the philatelic material I see, if it's, you know, actual airmail, it has like a corresponding envelope with the design, or it has actual airmail stamps, so that's weird. So anyways, Washington, and it says Wash and STLWD. 1936 R.P.O, RMS. Double cancel there. Sent to Boston, Mass. This one's somebody's CLA-Mac hand knits. Miss C.A. McNeil Carlisle, Illinois, sent to Boston, Mass. Not sure what that says. Dudbury. Railway Post Office, 1937, September 30th. Okay, Salem, Oregon, I think. M.L. Gruel or something. Railway Mail Service, sent to Boston, Mass. 1936, R.P.O, Portland, and something. It's faded. Another awesome railway cover. Okay, Studio something. Studio. I don't know. Studio something. Okay, well. Anyway, another railway cover. Sent to Boston, Mass. Oh, Sudbury. Yarns. That must be, oh no, T. I'm not the cursive master. This looks like a T. T. Tarns? T. Maybe that's a silent J or something. Tarns. That looks like the same here. Actually, all of these. Oh my gosh, they're all the same. Sudbury is definitely the first name, though. That's an interesting name. I've never ever heard of somebody named Sudbury. Times have changed, huh? Nobody's naming their kid that anymore. RMS, 1937, Portland. Yeah. These are pretty cool. I like these. Okay, so we switched over. These are Zeppelin Commemorative Covers. Supex 80 salutes the 50th anniversary of the United States Graf Zeppelin issue. This is printed here. Suburban Collectors Club of Chicago, Brookfield, Illinois. Supex Station, 1980 in Brookfield. Nice cachet here with the Zeppelin. Another beautiful cachet commemorating the first Europe Pan American round trip flight of the Graf Zeppelin, May 1930. And this one says Lycopex 80, the Williamsport Stamp Club, Lycoming Mall. So Lycoming, so Lyco, and then exhibition. Whatever. That's how they form these names. See, right, what's this one? No, Supex. Supex Station, and that's where they came up with Soup-X. Right, Soup-X. No, I'm messing that one up, sorry. I'm trying to think here while I'm doing this. Let's see, like this one. Whatever. Anyways, guys. When they have these exhibitions, they usually combine the name of like the location and then PEX, like philatelic exhibition. So Lycoming Mall, so Lyco, and then P is philatelic, and EX is exhibition. All right, there you go. Sorry. So, anyways, nice cachet, Muncie, Pennsylvania, May 3rd, 1980, Lycopex Station, with a wavy flag cancel and a Zeppelin in the stars portion. That's pretty cool. And this one is Exhibition Station, Rockford, Illinois, 50th anniversary, Rockford 80. Awesome. This one looks like an actual photo cutout here, adhered to this envelope. There's another prepaid envelope here. Yeah, these are embossed. That's awesome. I like it. I like that. Commemorating the first round the world flight, Compex 79. Expo Center, Chicago, Illinois. Nice New Zealand, Chicago, Compex 79, light blue cancel. First round the world flight, August 8th to September 1st, 1929, I think. That's pretty cool. I like that. More Zeppelin commemorative. So, Danapex, 79 Station, Madison, Wisconsin, 1979, November 4th. 50th anniversary around the world. We've got our 1980 Olympics. This looks like a postcard. I wonder if there's anything on the other side. Oh, just a handwritten note. Hi, thanks for... Cool. I'm not going to read all that. I'm not sure. Okay. But I do like that. Nice little postcard. This is a 79 pre-printed postcard. Okay, so this is Colpack 79, Dearborn Heights, Michigan. 50th anniversary, first flight around the world, 50th anniversary. Got 2 airmail stamps. First, Graf Zeppelin flight around the world, 1929 to 79. Yep, 50th anniversary. That's awesome cachet. I also like that. Okay, USS Macon Station, 50th anniversary. 1983. Looks like Macon, Georgia. Can't read the rest of that, but 83. You got George Washington here. So this is like a duplex for this event here over at Macon Station. They smacked the cancel here and smacked it there. Double cancel. It makes sense. There's 2 stamps. Farm Packs 83. Graf Zeppelin Century of Progress flight. Wolverine Stamp Club Station in Dearborn Heights, Michigan, 1983. That's cool. Commemorating the golden anniversary issuance of the famous and valuable Graf Zeppelins. I got these guys. Proud to own those. Not cheap. Awesome stamps. And I think I actually have 2 of one of them. I think maybe I have 2 of this guy or 2 of this guy. Not the high denomination. I only got 1 of those. So, it says when they were, I guess, released, right? April 19, 1930. Commemorative postal cancellations. Black and white. Can't really see any cancels on these cachets, but they're the famous and valuable. Yep, they're pretty cool. Frank Lloyd Wright stamp and a commercial aviation stamp. DC canceled 1980. That's cool. I like that one. Okay, more Zeppelins. Cornpeck 79, Bloomington, Illinois. Graf Zeppelin 1929 around the world 79, so 50-year anniversary around the world. 79 Cornpecks. Oh, the cachet. Tokyo, L.A., Lakehurst, Friedrichshafen. And the LZ 127 there. Bloomington, yeah, 79. This is cool. Okay, this one I like the cachet. Wow, that's pretty. Blue, gold, green, black. That all looks great. And very small letters here. RJT Fulton, New York. It's very, very tiny print there in the bottom corner. This one's canceled. Miami Beach Stamp Expo 83 Station. Stamp Expo Station 83, I guess. January 28th, 1983, Miami Beach, Florida. 50th anniversary. Graf Zeppelin flight to Century of Progress Exposition dispatched from Miami. Huh. This is beautiful. I really like this one. I like the cachet. I like the cancels. All great. I really like that cover. 50th anniversary, right? Okay, for Graf Zeppelin Europe Pan American flight, May 30th to May 80th. May 1930 to May 1980. San Antonio, Texas cancel 1980. Tex Annex 80. Sapamepsi Station. Huh. Another Uncle Sam hat. That one was Uncle Sam hat too. Stamp there. At least I think that's an Uncle Sam hat. Sure looks like it to me. Supex 82, 50th anniversary, Graf Zeppelin, 1932, South American flights. Yep, we got our Graf Zeppelin going to Bolivia, Chile, Brazil, Paraguay, Uruguay, Argentina. This one says October 16th and 17th in 82, the Suburban Collectors Club in LaGrange, Countryside, Illinois. Supex Station, Countryside, yep, 82. There's Zeppelin over above the clouds. This is cool. I like this one too. That's awesome. Okay, now so this is going to be a different section. We're getting into kind of like Astrophilately here. This is like a bunch of space-oriented stuff, not NASA stuff. So, anyways, This one is the B-1 Strategic Bomber, NASA Flight Research Center, Edwards, AFB, California. Looks like 76. Edwards, SCA. Canceled. Flight 1-42. Crew is Charlie Bach, Major Fred Fielder, altitude of 44,000 feet, airspeed 1.5 Mach, and time was 6.3 hours. That's pretty cool. Space Shuttle Orbiter 101. 77. Approach and landing test. Edwards, California, 77. Space Shuttle cancel. It says for benefits on Earth, NASA. So this is part of where I'm not like a complete whiz with these. There's part of me that says if it has the Space Shuttle canceled, that means it was on the Space Shuttle, right? I'm pretty sure. Could be wrong. What do I know? But that's what I assume. And of course, I could look all this stuff up, guys. I just like to kind of bring it up to be honest with you. I mean, I don't know for sure. Was that really on the Space Shuttle? I think so. It would make sense. That's kind of how these covers are made, in my opinion, is the corresponding cachet, for whatever this cover actually, whatever journey it actually went on, and then it has the corresponding cancel, so NASA cancel. So this one's a beautiful cachet. I absolutely love this. Apollo. I'm not sure what that's about. Maybe that's Russian or something. I don't know. Kennedy Space Center, Florida, 19. Looks like 75. It's got a NASA cancel here. That I can't quite make out what is going on, but maybe it's like, I think it's probably a space shuttle taking off, or a rocket taking off or something, because it looks like a bunch of clouds of stuff, and then this is some kind of silo looking thing, so it must be a rocket or shuttle. Sent to Stonehaven Drive, Las Vegas, Nevada, 75, and this is the Kennedy Space Center. That's pretty cool. Apollo, yeah. Gulfstream 2 Shuttle Training Aircraft. NASA Flight Research Center, Edwards, AFB, California. It says 2 flights, shuttle training flights for STS-4 crew. One of the crews looks like Hartsfield at 7 a.m. and the other crew was T. Mattingly at 11:45 a.m. Also has the space shuttle cancel as well. These are awesome. Okay, we've got airmail envelope here. 13 center. Looks like this is Bay St. Louis MS. Let's see, George C. Marshall Space Flight Center. Rockwell International Rocketdyne Division. Space Shuttle Main Engine. Test 053 engine 001, 6.52 seconds. So they tested the engine, the main engine on the space shuttle. That's pretty cool. I like that cachet. That's awesome. May 10th. It looks like 76. So this guy, NASA/STDN Station, National Aeronautics and Space Administration. This is in Waimu, Hawaii. I probably butchered that. Yeah, Hawaii. 1981. They got a nice space shuttle stamp. Another one there. I forget what you call those, but I've seen those a million times. Sent to Woodbury, New Jersey. Nice airmail envelope here. The signature here, I wonder if it's like somebody that worked there or what was going on. But it's interesting, except from Hawaii to New Jersey. Huh. Okay, what do we got here? Compass Cope R, RPV YQM98A, NASA Flight Research Center, Edwards, AFB, California. It's probably like Air Flight Base or something. Kennedy Space Center, 1975. Yep, that does look like a shuttle taking off this cancel here. Flight 9, controllers, takeoff and landing, Buck Weaver. Okay. Controllers, takeoff and landing, Buck Weaver. Airborne, Ed Sly. Altitude 50,000 feet. Speed was Mach 0.55. Time 3 hours 40 minutes. So that must be the actual aircraft. The Compass Cope R. This is cool. I like these. Flight Satcom-E, military communications satellite, launched from complex, probably 38 or 6, on an Atlas container. Cape Canaveral Air Force something. Oh man, it's just such a blur, I can't even read it. Cape Canaveral, 1981. So some kind of military communications satellite. This looks familiar. Yep, that was over there. Same guy. SF-5, Weather Bureau observation satellite launched into polar orbit by the Thor Delta booster. What does that say? Slavendenberg, AFB, Air Flight Base, Air Force Base, actually. That makes more sense. Air Force Base, not Air Flight Base. I don't know. California. Robert Bouden. Yep, here we go. These are all Robert Bouden here. Satellite launch. That's cool. Captain R.W. Broom, USNS Vandenberg, Miami, Florida. Advanced Range Instrumentation Ship. USNS General HOVTS Vandenberg. Cool. That is an awesome cache. Look at the... You can see the lightning bolts coming off the ship. It's like a bunch of information coming in and information going out. That's cool. That's an awesome cache. It has the latitude and longitude of the Vandenberg position. That's pretty cool. 82, Cape Canaveral. Grumman Gulfstream 2 shuttle training aircraft. White Sands Missile Range, New Mexico, birthplace of America's space activity. Says printed here, shuttle landing tests. Astronaut C. Fullerton. Crew is Ed Mendenhall. Harley Wire. 1977 White Sands Missile Range. That's awesome. So a shuttle training aircraft. Huh. Bomb Arc target. Missile destroyed by air-to-air or ground-to-air missiles in the Pacific near Point Mugu, California. Vandenberg Air Force Base, California. You can see our missile going up and the missile coming at it. That's pretty neat. Over the Pacific. These are cool. Okay, so we switched to first flight covers, it looks like. First flight inaugurating contract airmail. Seattle, Los Angeles route, San Francisco, California, 5 a.m., 26. First flight, Seattle to Los Angeles. Sent to somebody in Portland, Oregon. San Francisco, California duplex here. One thing I like about this is you can see the circular outline of what would have been the whole duplex kind of handheld cancel, and you can still see the outline. There was a little ink on the edge of the whole duplex canceller, and you can just kind of picture the CDS and the kind of grid cancel there in that one handheld canceller, and they go. So you can see just how big a circular cancel was. Contained both of these. I like that. Little tiny stuff. So yeah, I like the little cachet there. Little tiny. Well, I don't know if that's cachet, but that looks like it's also stamped on there, probably along with this. It's awesome. I like these. I like this whole cover actually. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, so another airmail. First flight. Probably 26 August something 26. Ogden, Utah, 1928. 5-cent airmail stamp. First flight, but I can't really make out much else. Just this first flight cover. There you go. This one here, first flight airmail, St. Louis, Montana. I get my abbreviations mixed up. Is MO Montana or Missouri? Let me check this. Hold on. MO is Missouri. I don't know. Of course, I would think it was Montana. I mean, that makes some sense to assume that, right? But boy, I just get that messed up. Montana's probably like MT or MN or whatever. Shameful, I don't know all of the state's abbreviations. Sorry, guys, but I am actually learning all these state abbreviations because I've been listing so many postcards on my postcard store that I'm starting to get them all. Anyways, MO, Missouri. So, Chicago, Atlanta. Sent to Chicago, Illinois. Nice. Airmail plane slogan cancel there. 1928. This guy, High Point, looks like North Carolina. Yeah, North Carolina. That's pretty cool. So May 1928, probably May 7th or 1st, hard to tell, on the actual wings of the plane on the top. Airmail to Spartanburg and return to High Point. So, moving on, another first flight section. Airmail, Evansville, Indiana. 1928. Evansville, Indiana. Chicago to Atlanta. Red Cross roll call join. Slogan canceled. Looks like looks like they would have tried the CDS twice here. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Failed cancel attempts, I guess. Nice airmail envelope for the first flight there, Cam 30. So this one's the first flight, Cam 16. Cleveland to Louisville. This is Cincinnati, Ohio, Cam 16, 1928. Another slogan cancel, register and insure valuable mail. Cincinnati, CDS, 1928. Sent to Long Island, New York, USA. Royce White. That's pretty cool. This one, Airmail Cam 26, 1920. Great Falls, MO, that's Missouri. I just learned that again. Missouri. So, Richard K. Meyer in Peoria, Illinois is where it was sent. Of course, via airmail. First flight. Looks like 1928. Cam 26. Yeah, these are all a bunch of different cams. Okay, first flight inaugurating contract airmail, Atlanta to Miami route, 1926. Jacksonville, Florida. I like the stamp. I like the cancel. Sent to Georgia. Cool. More first flight. Okay, Cincinnati, Ohio. Another slogan cancel for ensure your valuable mail. First flight, Cam 16, Cincinnati, Ohio. Cleveland to Louisville. Cleveland Nipson sent to Cleveland, Ohio. 1928. I'm not 100% how to pronounce that. Mason or Macon? I think it's Macon, Georgia. And first flight inaugurating contract airmail, Atlanta, Miami route, 1926. From Macon, Georgia, at 7:30 in the morning. Sent to Hobby News Publishing Company. Jacksonville, Florida. Pretty cool. First flight airmail, St. Louis, Missouri, 1928. Nice plain slogan there for airmail. Cancel there. Chicago, Atlanta. I love the eagle. That's pretty cool. Sent to DC. Huh. Okay, another first flight. Cincinnati, Ohio, Camp 16. Cleveland, Louisville, 28. I was just thinking that looks incredibly similar to this. They're practically the same. August 1st, 5 p.m., 1928, Cincinnati, Ohio. These are pretty much the same except for different envelope, of course, and sent to different people. But these are twins. Okay, so this will end the first flight section. Now we're on to famous Americans. These are awesome. I like these quite a bit. The cachets are beautiful. Famous Americans, District of Columbia coin there. John Philip Sousa. Right, and they look like little tiny actual pictures somebody cut out and stuck to the envelopes. Super cool. I like them a lot. Kind of yellowed these covers, but they're all first day issues, and you'll notice they're all blocks of 4 as well, right? With the cachet going to the stamps. And yeah, this one's John Philip Sousa, composer. First issue 1940, May 3rd. This guy's Stephen Collins Foster, who's also a composer. 1940, May 3rd. Another first day here, Walt Whitman. We've all heard of him, poet. 1940 and February 20th. First day block, famous Americans. Yeah, so like these are composers, and you can tell the instruments in the cachet. That makes sense. These great seals are different. I'm noticing District of Columbia, seal of the state of Pennsylvania. This must be either where they lived or were born. Right? And this one is state of New York. Right? Yeah, right. Oh, it's where they're born. It says it right there. Born, Washington, D.C. It has the D.C. Cachet, and this one is He was born in Pittsburgh, so there's the seal. This is cool. I didn't actually pick all of this out when I first looked at these. But yeah, Dublin, Ireland. So here's your Clover. So anyways, this one's Victor Herbert. He's also a composer. Yeah, these are awesome. I really like those. So those are just really cool. Definitely a fan of those. So this looks like a continuation of Famous American series stamps. These are also all first day issues. First day covers. This one's Evanston, Illinois, 1940. Who's this? Francis Willard. This one's a pair compared to the other ones being singles. 1940, Lowell, Massachusetts, first day issue. Sent to Utah, and that one looks like Massachusetts. This one's Hannibal, Missouri, first day issue. Sent to Glendale, California. Samuel L. Clemens. And this one was James A. McNeil Whistler. James A. McNeil Whistler, that stamp. This one's maybe Ethelbert. I'm kind of struggling to read it because of the cancel. I'm not sure on that one, but you could just look it up in the catalog. Pittsburgh, 1940. Sent to Chicago. Pretty cool. Famous Americans. So here we go, more. This is a block. So we got a couple of blocks and a couple of singles. That one is that one's not a Famous Americans though. I think this might just be this might cascade off into straight up first day covers, I think, actually. So anyways, Santa Rosa, 1940, California, first day issue, block of 4. Sent to New York. Tuskegee Institute, Alabama, 1940. Robert Booker T. Washington, sorry. And this guy was, what, Luther Burbank. Okay. So this is Washington, D.C., 1940. Dr. Walter Reed, block of 4, first day issue, sent to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And this is a beautiful script here, first day. St. Joseph, 1940, Missouri, first day of issue. The Pony Express 80th anniversary stamp. Sent to Arlington, New Jersey, so that's cool. Honoring the golden anniversary of the Boy Scouts of America and William Boyce, founder of the Boy Scouts of America. It says cachet by the Explorer Post, 2046 Stockyard District, Chicago Council, BSA. For God and Country. A little stamp there, that's cool. DC, 1960 with the Boy Scouts stamp, first day issue cancel. Huh. I never seen the guy who founded the Boy Scouts. How about that? That's cool. Nice commemorative cover there. First day issue. North Atlantic Treaty Organization. Eisenhower. Sent to Shaker Heights, Ohio, as a Washington, D.C. cancel 52. Then an appropriate NATO stamp with a first issue cancel. I like that too. That's a nice cachet. That's pretty cool. Look at this one. So, there's some cat running out of the window. Peter was agreeable, so Tom poured down the painkiller. He went tearing around the house, spreading chaos and destruction in his path. Aunt Polly entered in time to see him throw a few double somersaults, deliver a final mighty hurrah, and sail through the open window, carrying the rest of the flower pots with him. Weird. That's an interesting one. I've never quite seen a cachet like that. Hannibal, Missouri, 1972, with a Tom Sawyer stamp. This must be an excerpt from a Tom Sawyer novel, and then somebody must have drew this cachet to go along with it. At least that's my what I would guess. Nice first issue cover. It's pretty cool. I've read some Tom Sawyer novels. I can't remember what they are, but I have in my youth. And I found them quite enjoyable. So, let's see, commemorating the opening of the St. Lawrence Seaway. This is Lake Ontario. First day cover. Messina, New York. This is kind of hard to read. St. Lawrence Seaway Development Coronation. United States of America with a trident. That's actually pretty cool. St. Lawrence Seaway stamp, first day issue, cancel. Huh. I've actually never seen one of these first day covers for this stamp before. I like this. This is good. This is good. Yeah, these are all just first day covers. So, Midwest Centenary, Gateway to the West, first day cover, awesome Indian on the horse. You know, yeah, I was going to say, it even looks like it's raised. You can feel it through the page. That's a really nice cachet. Awesome Indian on a hill, on a horse. On a horse, on a hill. So, anyways, Kansas City, 1950, Missouri, first day issue. And then there's Kansas City, Missouri Centennial stamp. Sent to Cleveland, Ohio. Okay, well, the first moon landing. First man on the moon stamp. 10-cent airmail stamp. 1969, September 9th. Moon landing. July 20th, 1969. Cancel there. That's pretty awesome. First day issue. Sent to New York. I quite like that. Okay, this next one is New York, cancel. 1997. First day issue. USA Pacifica 97. Pacific 97, sorry. Love these triangular stamps. And this is a pair, horizontal pair of them. I've never seen this full sheet, but I imagine that they're kind of squares, and each stamp is a triangle of the square, so that's pretty nice. I like that. Commemorating the 75th anniversary of the American Bankers Association, first day cover. 75th anniversary, huh? Yeah, American Bankers Association stamp. It's a nice stamp. They got a whole scenic view in this stamp. Man, that's actually a really nice looking stamp. Saratoga Springs, 1950, New York. I quite like this. This is nice. I like that stamp a lot too. I'm kind of surprised. I don't know if I've ever really stopped and looked at that stamp a lot. Maybe I'll zoom in on it so you guys get a look at it better. That's a really nice stamp. So, anyways, Ogdenville, Kentucky, cancel, 68, first day issue. We've got a preprint 5-cent Lincoln postcard here, sent to Harrison, New York. So, neato, pretty simple that one. Just another first day cover. This is also a first day cover. Airmail, sent to New York. New York, cancel, 1968 on March 1st. So first day cover for this airmail envelope here. Nice. Let's see, this is the 50th anniversary purchase of the Virgin Islands. This is another preprint, looks like another postcard. And I don't think there's anything on the back of these, unless there's writing, but nope. Yeah. And Charlotte Amalie, VI. Oh God, what's VI? Hold on, Virgin Islands? Yay, the Virgin Islands, I was right. I was wondering about that. Okay, so, sent to Harrison, New York, 1967. This one is a 8-cent postal card, Samuel Adams. First day issue again, Boston, Mass, 73, cancel. It says, Colonial Patriot and Firebrand of the American Revolution, signer of the Declaration of Independence, leader of the Boston Tea Party. And this is a Fleetwood card, or maybe just a Fleetwood cachet. I'm not sure. Actually, I bet you it's just that just goes with the cachet. And I imagine this is a cachet. I highly doubt that this Samuel Adams 8-cent postcard, actually all of them would come with that. I bet you this was cached onto this card. Usually they're blank, kind of like this. Or this. So that's a nice cachet. Boston, Mass. Oh yeah, I've seen this the other day. I was like, oh, somebody took that. There's another one missing too. I wonder what it was there. Bummer. So this is actually a silk first day cover. Colorado. Silk first day cachet. Or silk cachet. Jesus. First day cachet. Getting my stuff mixed up here. Sponsored by the Springfield, Virginia Stamp Club. It looks like Washington there. Yep. I don't know who that is, but that guy's always easy to tell, right? And it has a George Washington stamp. Let's see, Springpex Stamp Club Station, Springfield, 83, Virginia. Springfield, Virginia, yeah. It's not that far for me. George Washington, 250th birth year. Yeah, 1732, 1982, so that makes sense. So it says, George Washington, Northern Virginian businessman. Most of his time was devoted to running his plantation. He constructed and operated a grist mill, I have no idea what that is, raised grapes to be made into wine, bred horses, grew tobacco, and operated an extensive commercial fishery. I didn't know that. Geez, he did a lot of stuff. A Mason, he was elected Worshipful Master of Alexandria Lodge. That is awesome. Now I'm going to Google what is a grist mill real quick because I want to know. So Grist mill is a building function. It says it grinds cereal grain into flour and middlings. It says the term can refer to either the grinding mechanism or the building that holds it. Grist is a grain that has been separated from its chaff in preparation for grinding. Huh. How about that? So this guy, I don't know why this cracks me up, but just the way this guy is. Look at him. Standing next to a cannon. Fort Stanwix Day in Rome, New York, August 3rd, 98. Militiaman on guard at Fort Stanwix. Sponsored by the Fort Stanwix Stamp Club. Pretty awesome. This is some kind of seal or crest here. A lot of stuff going on. I've got a wagon wheel, the American flag. This is some kind of emblem here. Oh, there's a cannon hidden back there too. A lot of stuff going on there. Stanwix Station, Rome, New York. I don't know if it's Stanwix. I think it says Stanwix Station. A nice block of 4 the Continental Army stamps. 98. Yeah. National Pledge of Allegiance Day. Wow. September 8th, 1998, Rome, New York. There used to be a day for the Pledge of Allegiance? No way. First Baptist Church window. National Pledge of Allegiance Day. 1998 with the twin flags, a couple of stamps here, G-rate, and then a Pledge of Allegiance stamp. Let me just say for a sec, I mean, all my youth growing up, I said the Pledge of Allegiance in school. I absolutely was gobsmacked when I heard that they took the Pledge of Allegiance away as a normal routine for school children here in America. I mean, everybody has their own opinion, but personally, I was really sad to hear that. I used to like that. I found it almost therapeutic. And it was just showing respect for our country. We all stand up and pledge allegiance to the great United States of America. What's wrong with that? Gosh, I was pissed to hear that kids don't do that anymore. And come on. Everybody's so afraid of offending everybody. I mean, yeah, this is still America, right? What the heck? Alright, so anyways, my guts are boiling right now even thinking about it. I hate that that's gone. I miss it. Anywho, back to the covers. Okay, Alexandria Chamber of Commerce, George Washington Masonic National Memorial. Alexandria, Virginia, dedicated May 12, 1932. Alexandria, Virginia, Temple Station, nice embossed envelope with these are Mount Vernon, both of these actually. Sent to Philadelphia in 32. That's pretty cool. Okay, I do like the cachet, by the way. I also really like this cachet. I've seen this before. I'm pretty sure that's like Washington's house, like his home or something. It says United States George Washington Bicentennial Commission. It says Washington's birthplace, so that was where he was born. Wakefield, Virginia. February 22nd. I can't read the rest. Mount Vernon, 1932. So that goes right along with the stamp. So awesome. I like that. Okay, yeah, here's the other missing one. I wonder what was there. Probably wasn't like some $1 million envelope, but I wonder if the guys at R.P.O took that out or who did. That and the other blank space. But so this is 1853 Centennial. So it's 1953. Menasha, the paper city of Wisconsin. They've got an International Red Cross stamp here with kind of a messy cancel I can't quite read. Although the slogan here is beautiful. 100th Anniversary, Menasha, Wisconsin. A little smudged, but clearly legible. I like that. Dolgeville, New York? Dolgeville? I'm not sure how to say that either. Huh. That's a pretty cool cachet. I like it. I like all these covers, most of them. Oh, okay. Wow, we're almost done. So I didn't really take a good look at these when I went through this, but these are clearly some really old envelopes here. 1896, yeah, Ohio. Purple print here, Rocky something. It's so smudgy I can't quite make it out. Nice 2-cent Washington embossed envelope here. And it looks like there's 2 of them in here. Yeah, there's 2 of them. Oh, and they're fancy canceled too. Both of them with the same kind of 4. I don't know what the design is called, but kind of 4 clover, whatever. Fancy cancels. Those are awesome. I almost want to kite these out of here, and then I'd be responsible for there being more blank space. But what? Why not? Almost. If this, I think I am going to kite these. I'm going to put these in my big giant album. I have a whole section for fancy cancels in there. So as much as I hate to be responsible for another blank space in this, the truth is I own it. It's mine. I'll do what I want. But yeah, the fancy cancel. That's what I'm after. I love that. Both of these. Oh, look. This one you can read it more. Rocky and Tea Garden. Tea Garden. Hold on for a second. Successors to. Weird. Okay, so Rocky and Tea Garden Successors to, stamped in purple lettering here in the top corner, and as far as as best as I can make it out, yeah, 1896. So these are both 1896, Asheville, Ohio, canceled. And this actually, it looks like actually a duplex fancy cancel. So that's really cool. They're both sent to the new Hawking Hole Company in Columbus, Ohio. Well, they're going to have a new home now. I'm taking them out. So, I am actually going to keep this album, by the way, anyways, so it's not like I'm going to lose them altogether. They're just going to have a new home in my collection. So, as much as I like to kind of keep things together, whatever. That's always like an internal struggle with me. I don't like breaking things out of albums, but I'm going to keep this whole album here. And even though those covers will find a new home, and there'll be a blank space here, I don't know. I shouldn't feel too bad, right? Do whatever you want. It's mine. I own it. I paid for it. And I'm still keeping them. So, anyways, if not called for within 5 days, return to room 416 in Perry Payne Building, Cleveland, Ohio. It's got kind of a cross-hatching cancel here with a 1. It's 2-cent envelope stamp. And another one sent to the new Hawking Coal. Oh, these are all sent to the Hawking Coal Company. General. Interesting. Those covers I took say the new Hawking Coal Company, and these are General Hawking Coal. Look at the pretty writing on this, man. Fancy cursive. Jeez. That's pretty slick. I like that. So, yeah, just some duplex cancels. 96 must be 1896. That also looks like 96, so 1896. This one says 96, so these all must be 1896. Jesus, I'm gonna leave them in, guys. Sorry to go back and forth. What does it even matter to you guys? But it's just too pretty to have, since they're all to the same place. I'm just gonna leave them there. You know what? Maybe I can take one. Okay, I'm gonna quit dicking around here. I'm gonna take one. All right. That way we can still have, I can still have this section complete. And yeah, cool. All right, that's a fair compromise, right? Alrighty. So, finishing off, just a couple of, these are either cutouts or ladies covers. These lady covers? They are. So yeah, for those of you who don't know, these little itty bitty envelopes are called lady covers. And they're just like little itty bitty envelopes that, you know, a lady back in the day would write a little note and put it in her tiny little dainty lady envelope. And so this one's duplex canceled, Cleveland. Sent to California. Little itty bitty envelopes. Those are so cute. I assume this one also is an envelope and not a cutout. Yep, they're both ladies' envelopes. Harding, Mass. Sent to Los Angeles, California, 1930. And this one is, it looks like 1930 as well. Well, these are cool. They're so tiny and itty bitty. Surprised they didn't get lost in the mail, you know? They're so small. So somebody finished off this album with this couple of ladies covers. So anyways, yeah, I didn't make this album, and it came in an Apfelbaum collection I bought, along with, this will be the last in this kind of series. This is a nice US cover album number 3, and I only have 3 of these. And I'm keeping all 3 of them. I love them. If you guys haven't seen the other videos, go check them out. There's a nice US cover album number 1 and 2. They're all extremely similar, same kind of album. Seems almost like the same person made them, because they're all practically identical and they're all kind of organized in the same manner. And I like all of them, all 3 of them. They're beautiful. I'm totally keeping them. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Thank you for stopping by. And I'll catch you on the next video. Bye for now, everybody.